Justin, and this is JD Movie Review. This is going to be a prototype movie review show, because I'm just testing this out to see if I can get anyone to really even follow the show. Then I might try to do more of these and also maybe create a whole channel around it. But for now, this is just a prototype, so we're just trying this out. The movie I'll review for today is going to be Iron Man 3 that just recently came out. Just give you a brief synopsis of what the film's about. It basically is about how Iron Man now, kind of really blowing up in his popularity and stuff like that. Especially since now, the movie actually follows the events that have happened after the Avengers film. So now, he's worldwide well known to everybody, and he's the people's hero and stuff like that. And a lot of people were wondering now, is he going to be now taking on this new big terrorist that's been popping up in the news a lot recently, called the Mandarin? And in the beginning, he's it's not really my issue, because now they have the separation with now War Machine or Iron Patriot. It is supposed to be taking care of the government political issues and stuff like that, and he does large scale superhero issues. So he doesn't feel like it's his responsibility to take this on. But of course, it's going to progress to the point where he steps in and he finds reason that he has to finally do something about this guy. And another interesting kind of issue that they go through is the mental toll that being Iron Man has Tony Stark has taken from being Iron Man. In the second film, they kind of showed there's a real physical toll he's taken from being Iron Man, because the whole thing, the suit's poisoning his body and stuff like that. But this one, it's a little more interesting, because it shows this whole mental toll that he's taken, and this little bit of an identity crisis he's going through. Well, it seems like he's not sure if he's really even himself anymore. Being the superhero, he's now only kind of seen as the Iron Man. It's if he's out in public, no one's going and trying to get his autograph or something like that, or stop him in the streets to talk to him, because he's Tony Stark. It's now just Iron Man, and it's kind of seems like he feels am I even Tony Stark anymore? Do I matter, or is it just now I'm just forever going to be known as Iron Man? And it's kind of interesting the mental toll the show that's taken on him. And then my own personal thought on the film was, first of all, I'll just say definitely it was a good film. Not as good as the first one still, but it's definitely a huge step up from the second film, which didn't do very well. I didn't particularly like it a lot, didn't hate it, but this one was really great, I thought, because it really sums up the whole trilogy, at least with the not Tony Stark, but Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, because some of you might have heard in the news that there's been speculations that this might be the last one with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, and I felt like it really just summed it up for him pretty well. So now that they can end, the Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, and if they decided to move on, pick somebody new or whatever. But yeah, I thought it summed everything up very well. Great film. There's a cool twist in this one I'm not gonna give away. That Die Hard comic book fans probably might not be too happy with it, but it's pretty funny. So for me, it makes up the twist that they make, even though it might upset some comic book fans. For me, just because it's pretty funny, it makes up for it. So I'm gonna now move on to something else. Now I'm going to just for the rest of the show, just to, I don't know, make a decent length. Gonna go ahead and go through now a bunch of other summer films that are in my list for the must see. They're not like every film I want to see because I'll probably see more than just what I mentioned. But it's just the top must see films of the summer. Since I wanted to start off with Iron Man because it's kind of like the first big summer blockbuster. Now I'm moving on to the rest of the ones I'd like to see for the rest of the summer. So I'll start off with The Great Gatsby since that's coming out this week. Um, Mostly just want to see it because I really enjoyed the book, and I've seen also the original film adaptation that they had. I don't remember exactly when that came out, but then with like seeing the trailers and then also Leonardo DiCaprio's in it, and a bunch of other like pretty decent cast members in there. It looks like something really that'd be exciting to watch. The next one, another one. This is probably the second biggest film that I have to see this month is definitely Star Trek Into Darkness. Um, I really like the what JJ's done with the Star Trek franchise. Even though like some fans might think it's a little sacrilegious that he basically kind of rewrote some Star Trek for us, but he kept like a lot of the good stuff that would keep old fans happy, but then put in the stuff that would bring in new fans, and I think that's great. And if again with watching trailers and stuff like that, and then just like knowing I love the first film, I'm like really excited just to see what's gonna happen with the second film. Then last one for this month that I'd like to see is The Hangover 3. Um, I know the second one was not terrible, but it wasn't very good. But I'm really kind of thinking that this one might make up for it, just because I've heard that they changed the format entirely for this one, and then they're going back to Vegas. I think it's gonna be a good film, and the trailers make it look like it could be pretty hilarious. And next month, obviously has to be Man of Steel, um, just because it's coming off of the same universe, Dark Knight, and so like that, no, not like in the same universe, but made from the same people. Christopher Nolan's producer, the same screenwriters attached to this film, and again, trailers are making it look really great, and um, I'm really excited to see this one as well. And I really think this is really the only must see that I'm going to put on the list. Again, like it's not the only film I really probably would plan to see for July. Oh, I mean not July, but June. But just because it's such a big film, it's the only one I put as must see, and I think it's going to end up, overshadowing pretty much anything else that comes out that same month. So there's nothing else I really put as must see for June. Then in July, first big must see film is definitely the Wolverine because I'm a huge comic book movie fan. Plus, Wolverine's my number one comic book hero. Um, Even though like I know again this is another film that the Wolverine origins was like pretty bad. Um, but just because the fact it's Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, those combinations makes me definitely want to see this film, regardless of how bad the first origins film. Plus, this one from the trailers it doesn't even look like this one's really an origin film. This one, from what I've heard, actually takes place after X-Men 3, so it's not origins anymore. So it could be a little bit better, just because they've gone away from the whole origin story now. That puts this is my another must see for that month is Pacific Rim. I've heard a lot of good things about the book. I never personally read them, but just seeing what's I've seen in the trailers, and then also I really kind of like the main actor they put in it. It's one of my favorite characters from I don't have his name, but from the show Sons of Anarchy. It's a great show, and I just love that actor from that show. And then plus it's giant robots fighting monsters. I don't know what else to say about that. This is a pretty awesome concept there. And then final one for that month is going to be then Red. I really love to see that one. first one was pretty cool. Just like one of the best action comedies I've seen in a long time. Just a great mashup of like all these kind of kooky characters and stuff like that, and like badass CIA stuff and all the secret, and behind the scenes like government and stuff, and action and comedy. It's just a great film. So just because mostly its selling point is the first film is pretty good, so I think the second one might be pretty good as well. So that's mostly the only reason why I'll watch that one. Then August, my last month for the list is going to be Kick-Ass 2. This one was pretty hard for me to pick between for my number one pick between this one and then Man of Steel, because I really loved the first Kick-Ass film, but I just feel like Man of Steel is going to be really the biggest movie for this summer, and it was really hard for me to pick. But I have to say that Kick-Ass 2 is definitely at least really close to number one spots for must see films. But just from what they had in the first one, with all those really awesome fight scenes they had with the Hit Girl and stuff like that, and it's a really gritty, realistic view on real life superheroes. And the second one looks pretty cool, and I love Jim Carrey's in there as a new superhero in the film. That's one of the things that's got me really psyched out for this one. Only one more film for the month that I really want to see, and I really haven't learned much about it. It was pretty much the fact that it's going to have Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, and then it's also being done by the same people that did their first two comedy duo films, the Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Is really the only thing that made me really want to see it. And then I saw the trailer today, just today actually, this morning. I had seen that it was on there, or online, and that just sold it for me and even more. It just looks hilarious, and it's kind of crazy because if you watch the trailer, it progresses it just looks like a simple story of five friends reuniting to get back together for a night of some just crazy stuff of them going out and trying to hit 12 bars in one night, and then suddenly there's this twist, and then when they go back to their hometown to do this whole thing called the Drunken Mile, and suddenly they realize everyone in their town has been turned into monsters or something like that. So now they have to deal with the same time of trying to have this fun guys night out. Now they're in the middle of some kind of weird apocalypse and trying just to survive the night, and it just looks great. So that's going to be the rest of the show. Probably trying to cut it down a little bit more for my next episodes, because I'm probably, if I do more episodes, I'm probably just going to do movie reviews. I'm maybe throw in also doing some movie news stuff, because I'm getting really into watching some movie news shows, and also looking online and stuff like that. So I might share news I'll pass along in future episodes if I do some more. So that'll be it. You can feel free to go ahead and subscribe if you want, but like I said, this is only prototype, and I could, if I do more episodes, be just making an actual brand new channel just for that. Anyway, so that's it. Signing out, and thanks for watching. Bye.